also.
Hello. How are you? This is Kimmy from Bemis Crafty Corner, and today we're working on our art therapy. And I am doing mine in an altered book. And what I have here is a poem book for kids, basically. It's got about an inch spine. That's pretty fat right now because it's well stuffed. And, I just went through and I pulled out a few pages and then I left some pages in. And, some of them I made into pockets and others, I just left as a page. So if you want to do this, you can use anything that you want. You don't have to use a book. If you want to use a book, there is a video in the playlist for Art Therapy Thursdays that tells you how to do this to the book. And so you can go do that. And what we are going to do today is kind of what we do every day. We're gonna, we're gonna play, and we're gonna build a page, and kind of, just pick something at random. We're all over the place in here, so we'll just pick a page at random, and that'll be the page we'll do tonight. And, you can do anything you want. You don't have to do this in an altered book. You could do this on just a piece of paper and throw it away. Maybe you are doing all of them every week on one big paper. You could maybe do it and then go, I don't like it, and do something over it. Maybe you're doing it on a piece of paper and putting it into a book later. It is entirely up to you how you want to do this. But for me, this is the way that I am doing it. And again, there is a link in the playlist for this that tells you how, how to put the pages together. Okay. I don't know, because if I do that, then, what am I going to do? What am I going to do today? I'm going to do this. I don't know. And it's never really done. I could come back and start doing something somewhere else later on. So, never know. So let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to glue this down and make a big pocket here. Connecting it to this page. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole in here. And so let's kind of find, that's close enough to middle for me. Nice big finger punch there. And then figure out what I'm going to do in there. Okay. So I found this on my desk. So I think this is going to be kind of my inspiration for this this week. So we're going to put something in here, and then we'll use this somewhere. Sound like a plan? I think so. Okay. Let's see. What do I have that I could put in here? I think maybe this. No. Okay. going to put this in there.
Chicken was on the right?
Chicken is on the right. Chicken's in the emerald pot. Let's see, did I get that wide enough? Just barely. Okay. Okay. Hi, Carla. So we're testing this glue today. So it's a new glue, and I'm testing it. Now, I don't want the whole thing to be a pocket, I don't think. So I'm thinking, like, I don't care if this, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to glue like that. So let's do that. Like, it'll be a pocket, and it'll be a big pocket, but it won't be, like the whole page. Okay. I'm going to get right along the corners, right along the edge. Okay. Okay, so I might as well use the rest of the paper. So we're looking at about 6 by 8, give or take. It's been raining nonstop all day, which is great because, I live in the desert and we need rain.
Always.
Unfortunately, because it does not rain here very frequently, these idiots don't know how to drive. And I had to go out in this because I had to go to the post office today and drop off some mail. And I had to go to the store to pick up stuff to make some chowder for dinner because it's a rainy day and chowder seems like a good idea, let me see. Let's use this. I want to take that off. Just a little bit bigger. Well, I guess we'll use our scissors because that did not want to cut. Okay, close enough for hand grenades and horseshoes. Or, art therapy. All right. So we're going to put this in. Again, like I said, we're trying out this new glue. So we are going to use it. Okay. All right. So that's the first part. Now what? I don't know. This was my inspiration. Only now I don't think it matches. So, although I do have some little white stitching here, so maybe I'll get my white pen and I'll do some white stitching. Let's see. Yep. What do you think? You think we continued our stitching around the pocket? I think we did.
Puppy. Hey, puppy. What out?
So this is just a white jelly pen. But because I already had white stitching on this side, I kind of wanted to continue that. Doesn't show up very well on the beige color, but you can see it. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. So if you're in the presence of the book, you can see it. And I'm not going to do that because that already has stitching. but I think we're going to do this part. Like across here. So I made clam chowder and chicken chowder because I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't eat the clam chowder. So I make chicken chowder for myself, which is a little more labor intensive than the clam chowder, but oh well. Hi, Michelle. All right. So there, I've done a little stitching. I think it needs lace. It needs some kind of lace. So let's do that. All righty, let's see. We're just going to whack a piece of this off. Whack a piece off. Just whack off that piece right there. Maybe some of that. I don't know. We might use one or the other. We'll take a look. We'll see. We'll see which one wins. You know? All right. It's not a contest. But, you know, it is. I think I like the whiter one, but I have to be honest, I don't like the color. So we're gonna recolor this. That over there. And where has my rubber mat gone? Oh, where can it be? I cleaned this out, and don't you know, within like a day, I filled it right back up again. Yeah, because that's the kind of gal I am. And I lost my rubber mat. Well, we'll use this one. What the hell? Okay. This is just silicone. And I'm just going to use it to add a little color to a piece of lace. Just going to dirty it up, you know? There we go. Fabulous. It's probably at the sink. All right. We're going to put this on with some Fabri-Tac or some 3-in-1. I'll get the 3-in-1 here because it's the one I can get my hands on. Probably should use hot glue, but, you know, I'm lazy. What can I say? It's about time to buy some new 3-in-1, I'm thinking. You know? Thinking this one might be dead. There's about that much left in it. And I think it might be dead. Okay. All right, so a little bit of lace. Well, I haven't bought any since, well, it's been 5 years. That's 5 years old, and I'm still using it. But I think it might be time to buy a new one. You know? All right, so we got a little lace on here. What else are we going to put on here? I don't know. That's the best part of this, you know? You never know what you're going to do. Let's see what we got over here. What do we get? What do we get? You know, I've had these for years, probably about 3-4 years. Somebody said, oh, you got to get them. And I got them, but they're printed on both sides, so they're worthless, you know. But I did do a project with them, so that video is coming up soon. Soon. All right, what do we got? What do we get? How about we bring this a little closer so I can actually see what's in here? Oh, wow, there's everything. Okay. I keep this, I keep all my little cart sitting over here. My cart has all of my, my stuff, you know, like all my make-aheads and stuff. And Yeah. I got it 4 feet away from me, so I can't grab anything. You know, like, what the hell were you thinking? Okay, we do have this, and we can kind of blend that in. So we're gonna keep that out. What else we got over here? Oh, you know, these are kind of cute. What is this? Oh, it's in green. Oh, let's use that instead. I like that. Okay. It's green. And we'll have to do something for this. So this is really cute, you know, and we could glue this down and just like leave it in here like that, you know, like right here. And then you could open it up and use it. Let's glue it down and then we'll decorate it. Why not, right? So we're going to glue this down. See, not just always making, you know, paper clips out of these. We'll just put it right there. And then look. Shoop. I like it. Okay, we'll put something on there because we got to decorate this. What are we going to put on there? I don't know. But we'll find something. We don't want too poof, but, you know, poof. Excuse me for a second. I'm going to go fill my drink. Wow. Okay. I'm back. Needs a pretty die cut. I know, right? Okay. Oh, here we go. You know what? Let me grab this real quick. Yesterday, I got this die cut. These new dies. This one and the one that makes the little flowers. And I started doing this. Let's use it. Shall we? Let's use it. Let's put some more of these on here because I've got a few more of them. It cuts like a dozen at a time. So, you know, we have a few. Let me see. How many does it cut? It cuts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 of them at a time. So let's grab our foam. Get this out of the way. I said out of the way. Let's grab our foam and we'll grab a couple of these. And all of them? Okay. And our ball tool. There it is. And let's do some of these, okay? And then we'll put some centers in them too. I did not mean for that to fly all the way over there. Oh, that was good. All right. Come here. I just want one of you. There There you go. Okay, we got some of those. One more. Let's do one more. All right, so that's 4 of them. We'll put the rest of these back over there. Get those off of there. Just put these over here with the rest of them. There we go. All right. And then we'll glue these on. Mm-hmm. 24 on Saturday. I know. Like, I love the rain. The rain is fantastic. Mike's like, you know what's missing, right? I was like, what? He's like, there's no thunder and lightning. I'm like, oh my God, we got rain. Shut up. There's no thunder and lightning. I don't care about thunder and lightning. We have rain in the desert. You know what I mean? All right. So I cut these because I was just testing it. They're cut out of vellum. That was not intentional. It was just I was testing the die, and I just kind of grabbed whatever I put my hand on, which happened to be a piece of vellum that had like a rose print on it that was in my scrap bin. And that's what I cut it out of. So that is what we've got going here. Now I want to put some little centers in these. And I don't know what I want to use. I don't want to use pearls. Let's see what I've got in the bin. Shall we? Of course. Let's do that. Yes, rain here can cause flooding. It's been raining all day nonstop. We're handling it pretty well right now, actually. How about these?
I don't think it's gotten so bad that my drainage that I put in over the summer is working, easy. Not yet.
I think we'll try one of these. We'll see what it looks like. If I don't like it, we'll take it away. We won't glue it in at this point. Let's just try it. Okay, so we're going to pick one of these off. Well, I suppose we should probably cut them first. All right, so we've cut that one off. Let's pop it off of there. This is what I don't like about the Paper Studios gems. Yeah, I think that's okay. They put them on here and it's really hard. I think it's just like one big sheet of gooey stuff. Like most of them, they do them in strips, but the Paper Studio, it's like one big sheet of gooey. If that makes sense. And so no matter which direction you try and take these off, they're stuck together. You have to rip through the goo. That's what I do not like about Paper Studio. And there we go. The next one. The goo underneath. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Much better. You need biblical. Oh. Every night, every time I go live, I get this notice. And it's always the same person. I'm going live. Come to my live. What part of I go live regular? You don't. You just go live whenever you feel like it. But I go live on a regular basis every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Why can't you get that through your head? And it's not even the person who sends it out. It's they're doing it on someone else's behalf, at their behest. Okay. Put the goodie box away. All right, so now we have this that I think we can put on here like right there. I like it right there. So let's go ahead and let's put some glue on the back of this sucker and glue it down. Okay, here we go. I think if I just glue the leaves, it'll be okay. And I won't have to glue the stems, except right here at the end. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get that on there. I like it. All right. Yeah, and sales. I get lots of those too. And I have to tell you, for me though, it comes mostly it's from the same person. One person. And it's not for them. They send it out for someone else. You know, like they're a mod. For somebody, and so they send out like all these announcements, and it's annoying. And you know it's not the person that's sending it. But you know what I mean? It's just... All right, so we need to find some stuff that we want to do on here. So let's see. You know what? We have this that we got for Christmas, and we haven't even really played with it. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything in here that we want to use.
Hi, this is Mike with Cox Advanced Technical Support, calling in reference to Cox ticket number 29599531. This message is for Joe. I was hoping to talk to you about this. Looks like this should all be working at this point in time. If you can take the opportunity to confirm that, let us know. Give us a call. We would greatly appreciate it.
You know what I want?
24/7 at 1-844-618-3811. I thank you for using Cox Business Technical Support.
And I think it needs to have a little more weight. So let's put that to the side for a moment. Let me see. No, 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 no. Whoa. Where did I put them? I don't know. I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? It might be in the book. Let me take a look in the book. Not in the book. Okay. What did I do with them? Oh, decorated pieces. Wherefore art thou? Right there in front of me. Okay. Hi, Roseanne. Okay. So these are from Daiso. I really like them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these. To put it on here. And I don't like, I don't want it to come off the edge there, but you know what I mean. I just want to use it for weight to help kind of hold that down. This one's really cute. Anyway, yeah, I got these from Daiso. They're very pretty. There we go. Okay. I also have a bunch of them that I got from the Dollar Tree too, which are really cute. These are all like light lavender and gray, and these are all shades of pink. And then this one is like a mix. And then I got these sticker ones too that I put in there. Found these. I put my hand on it and I went, I like it. So we're going to use it. I don't know. I just was in there and I saw it and my fingers landed on it and I went, yes, that'll work. We'll use that. Let's put it right side up though. What do you think? Yeah? I'm thinking like right here. I know, right? I can make that into a journal. Because these aren't cut. It's like just the whole sheet is a sticker. And you have to kind of cut it apart. So if I just take these out and cut them and leave the pages in. I could do a whole journal out of that. Okay, where are we at with this thing? I don't know. All right, we do still have to make, some kind of a tag or something to go in here. Let's get our tag bin down and see if there's anything in there that, excites us. I know that sounds so perverted. All right, so the kits are on their way. I think I have one left at this point. Let's see. What do we got? We have really wide. So let's see. Do we have anything wide, or are we going to have to cut something? We may have to cut something. I don't think we have anything, that wide. You know what? I'm going to just, no. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'm going to put this one in, even though it's not as wide as this is. And then we'll put a journal card behind it, a nice wide journal card. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. So the kits went out. I think Michelle got hers yesterday. Carla should be getting hers tomorrow, I think. Let me check. I'm silly like that. Let me see. Yours is in transit. Oh. Yes, it is at your facility today, so it should be delivered probably tomorrow. Okay. So, yeah, I think I've got one left, maybe two. But the digital on this one is gorgeous. Okay. The one that I picked for this. And, we have a whole project. There's plus, on top of the digital, you get the lace and trim and, the pockets and all kinds of stuff. And I picked pockets that you can easily cut plates for because they're just a measurement, I'll tell you what, I used to keep all of my stamps in those books. I used to have a bunch of them. I used to have like 10 of them. I used to keep all my stamps, my rubber stamps, my acrylic ones in there, in those sleeves. And I used to keep my cutting die sets in them too. Oh, that's felt paper. Isn't that gorgeous? I lost the last ream of it in the fire. I was so mad. And that's it's from a paper mill. It's not even in production anymore. So that literally is like the end of it. But it is gorgeous paper. And just to touch it is like, oh, I love it. But yeah, it's called felt paper. And what I have of it is what I have. That's it. There is no more. It's very sad. It's a sad, sad day in the paper world anyway. And I have to get my my Happy Meals together. I haven't done that yet. I was supposed to do them last weekend, but then the fire. So, little late on that. Okay. So I'm going to want to do a journaling card. Let's see what we're looking at here for space. I think we're looking at about 4.5 inches. Okay. Like between the 2 points, it's like 4.5 inches. And then we have this tag. Or we could just put the tag in there, I don't know. We'll see. Because the tag goes too far down. So I'm thinking if I put a journaling card in there, but who knows? Who knows? Who cares? We'll work with it. All right. Wait till Carla gets her hands on it. Oh, she loves paper. Oh, okay. Talk to me. I don't know. Let's see. This needs more. It needs more. I need something else here. I just don't know what it is. This needs something. I'm looking, you know, because we got, I don't know. I think I'm going to glue these flaps down though, you know, so that they don't get in the way kind of thing. Probably should have inked this before I glued it down, but I found it and I was so excited to get it down there. I forgot to ink it. So shoot me. I can still ink the flap a little bit. So did you guys see they're closing Kohl's? Not all of them, but some of them anyway. A lot of them. And the list for Joann's is out too. Like I said that like 2 years ago, I was like in a Joann's and they had just announced some closures. And I was like, you know, they're closing. And one of the cashiers jumped all over it. She was like, no, we're not closing. They've already told us we're not closing. Blah, 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 blah. And she was just like going to town. And I was like, oh my God, seriously? Sorry, shut up. Seriously? Yeah, you're going out of business.
Bye-bye.
We are not going out of business. Yes, you are. Okay. We got this stamp that Buggy found. I love it. I don't know. I'm on like branches lately. I want to add to this, you know, a little bit. Okay, I'm good now. All right, there we go. Put this away. I am. There's like there. You know, I had to laugh. I have a friend that works at Walmart, and they pursued me for a while to be a manager, and I was like, no, I don't like the whole culture. Like, I don't mind shopping at Walmart, but I don't like their employment culture, especially for their managers. No. Because yes, it is true. They do make their managers go to these meetings where it's very much like the Asian culture, where they make them like all stand up and do jumping jacks. They make them participate in games, and it's just no. And so I was like, no, no, not for me. And I was talking to somebody that I know that does work there, and she works in the shoe department. And she even said when she applied to work in the fabric section, and she's a crafter. She wanted to work in their fabrics and crafts. And so she went in there and she told them, you know, she's like, look, I do fabric, I do crafts, I sew, I make clothing, you know, I do paper crafts, I do beading, all this kind of stuff. And they were like, oh, that's great. And then they hired her and put her in the shoe department. Oh, they have to bring back their fabric department too. Because so many Joann's are closing. Like all of them in Southern California, gone. They're all gone. The ones here in Vegas are still open, but they closed one of ours about 10 years ago that was underperforming. It was in a bad area. Matter of fact, it was in an area I don't think the people even knew what a sewing machine was. Okay. It was just a bad area for a Joann's. And so they closed that one. And now they're like closing all the ones in Southern California. And yeah, there's going to be some people going, hey. Not me, though. I'm just going to sit there and snicker. Told you. Why? Because you want $15 a yard for fabric. It's not made into anything. It's just fabric. It's not like, you know, I'm going in there and buying clothes. I could see if I was going in and buying clothes. But even their fabric, you know, their fabric is, the way it's designed, it's oriented in the wrong direction. If that makes sense. You have to buy more than what you need to make what you want to make, because it is oriented in the wrong direction. So they already have you there, you know? Okay, I've looked through this thing 3 times now, and I have not found anything that I want to use on this page. So we're going to say this is a wash and put it away. Yep. Now, see, here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this. Michaels actually bought out Hancock fabric, and they still have Hancock fabric. It's just now you have to order it online. And they don't push that enough. And I think that they may push it now, because for a lot of people in a lot of towns, Joann's closing means no more fabric. That's people that are making clothes for babies, people that make all of that, like the fleece clothing and the hats and the scarves and the, you know, like me, the plushies, those types of things. It's people that are quilters and that, you know, make those little dish towels that hang on your stove. The toaster cozies, all of that stuff.
Wow.
Anybody who makes those kinds of things is going to be without supplies. And quilt shops are ridiculously overpriced. You know?
If you want to go potty, go potty. Do you not want to go potty? I know, it's raining hard.
Yeah, Harry went out there a little bit ago, and he walked out, he looked, and he went, why is there water falling from the sky? Nope. Nobody, nope. Back in the house I go. Whenever it rains, I let him walk out, you know, just so he can turn around and go, no. Why would you make me want to go out here, mommy? So, yeah, so I think Walmart has the plan to bring back their fabric and craft department. I know for a while that Big Lots was going to, but then they went bankrupt too. So I don't know what, you know, is going to happen, but I'll be honest, even I stopped. I'm not selling fabric anymore. I used to sell book cloth, and I used to sell fat quarters, and I don't sell them anymore. I don't sell them anymore because it's not worth it. I can't go. First off, I can't go to Walmart and buy a yard of what I want, because they have all pre-cut fabrics now. And so I'm not going to shop at Walmart to buy fabric, because as a quilter, I only need a yard of something. I don't need 4 yards or 5 yards or 3 yards, whatever their base cuts are. and it's different for each kind of fabric. I don't need that. And so I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to pay $15 to buy 5 yards of fabric if I don't need 5 yards of fabric. It's if I only need a yard, then I have to find a place to store 4 yards, you know? Now, Hobby Lobby has a small fabric section, but I'm going to tell you something about Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby doesn't carry anything that they find objectionable. So you can walk into Joann's and you can find all the Disney fabrics with the Disney villains and stuff. Hobby Lobby finds that to be offensive, so they don't carry any of that. You can go into Joann's and you can find like Wizard of Oz fabric and the superheroes. Again, Hobby Lobby finds that to be offensive, so they don't sell it. So you can't get those. You can't get any of the character things. You can get Cat in the Hat at Hobby Lobby. And I think they have some Bernstein Bears and Peanuts. But you're not going to go in there and find Harry Potter fabric. You're not going to. So I would go out, and I would buy fabric, and, I'd go to Joann's and I'd buy a yard, and I can get 2 fat quarters out of that. Okay. With a little bit left over. So, because they don't cut them straight. So maybe I'll get 3 fat quarters. And if I sell them for $4 a piece, that's $12. But I paid $12 for the piece. You know what I mean? Like, I can go to Walmart. Used to be I could go to Walmart and I could buy, they still had some, basic quilting fabrics and holiday seasonal stuff. And so I could go in and I could get that stuff. But then when I sell that, because I don't know where I get it from, I just have a whole bunch of fabrics when I start cutting it up. I get in trouble because, well, I could have bought that for $3 for the whole yard and you charged me $4 for the, okay, but I don't know that per se. You know what I mean? Like, I may not sell that fabric this year. I may sell it next year or the year after, or maybe I bought 12 different fabrics this year and I just pulled them all out and put them in a pile and started cutting them into fat quarters. And I give it a flat rate across the board so that I make my money back. So I can charge less for the fabrics that cost more and maybe charge a little bit more for the fabrics that cost me less, but it's an even break across the board. Oh my God. Yeah, 70s curtain materials. Absolutely. Or Yes, Jesus Loves Me. That's a big one over there too. Oh. So, yeah. So I stopped selling fabrics because I got sick and tired of being accused of, ripping people off. I'm not ripping people off. I buy so much of it. I don't know what the hell I paid for what, Oh yes, we want the Tim Holtz fabrics, but we don't want to pay for them. We want to pay $2 for a fat quarter. Well, I'm paying $24 a yard for Tim Holtz fabric, So no, you cannot have it for $2 a fat quarter. Yeah, I used to buy whole bolts too. When I was doing costuming, because it took a whole bolt and then some to make a dress. Let's put a Timmy piece on here. I buy all this Timmy Holtz stuff. You know what I do with it? I send it out in Happy Mails. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, but Walmart is actually talking about bringing back their entire fabric section. They realize they've lost money since they've gone with that one brand across the board thing. So they are considering bringing back the bulk fabric, which honestly, I hope they do, because their bulk fabric was jamming, you know? I don't know. I just saw this piece on there and I went, yeah, I need that. I need that in my world. It's pretty, right? Let's get rid of that part. I don't like that part. That part. Okay. We're getting it there. Okay. And we'll put it right here. Boney. Well, I have heard tale that there are talks of them bringing back the bulk, and I wish they would. Because their fabrics were cool. What else? It needs something else. It needs more washi tape. I don't see anything in here that I can't live without. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's try this one. I don't think Harry Potter for this page is appropriate. I think that was from the Pirates. It's been a while. Nope. Okay. All right, we're going to put this piece right here. Right there. Right there. Then I have this kind of weird one. And I'm going to put it right here. Well, you know what? They have enough grocery stores and superstores. They should leave the regular stores alone. Although I have to say this, there is one store here in Vegas that they won't touch. It's the last one that he put his hands on. They did convert the fabric to the new, but they won't change the floor plan. It's still the exact same floor plan. Because it is like the last one he personally put the first bricks in on. Okay. Let's see. Need something here. I don't know what it is. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Let's see if we can figure this out. Together, alone, I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. I've got like a drum beat going on over here from the stuff falling outside. What about like a watch or a clock face? I think that might be. Okay. Okay, let's ink this and see. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this. A tiny doily. I don't have any tiny doilies. Yes, I do. I lied. I have a doily die. Does tiny doilies. I'm kind of happy with it. I have to be honest. I'm okay with this. Never even used the piece that I said, I found this piece and this is kind of my inspiration for today. And then I went off on this other weird tangent. We still didn't put a card in this, so we could put a journaling card in it at another time. But we have our little tuck-in hidden journaling spot there. And we have our big pocket with this tag in here that we haven't finished yet. We have to finish the tag. But that's in there. Then we'll put a big, in there. Might even do like a file folder kind of thing. That would be cool. Like 4 inches wide, like a tall, long file folder, flip it open, writing space inside. We could do that. We might do that. But we're going to do it next week. Not this week. Because we've been here for an hour and 15 minutes. And this is only supposed to be like 45 minutes. Just, some fun times. So, let's see. How many weeks have we been doing this? We've been doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think like 17 weeks maybe, because I know we went back 1 week and worked on something from the week before. So not bad. The books are starting to get fat. If your book is getting too fat, oh well, keep stuffing stuff in there. I have no sympathy for fat books. Let's do this. Let's see. What else? I think that's it, guys. Hubber's going to be off in just a few minutes. And so I am going to get off of here so that I can shoot the crap with the hub. We can catch up. Because even though we sit across from each other all day, it's like, we don't really talk very much. We work, we both work on our things. So I'm usually packaging stuff or listing stuff in the shop or answering emails and, doing all of that kind of stuff. And then he's over there doing his calls and stuff. And so we really don't do a whole lot of talking, which is weird since we're 4 feet apart. What the heck is back there? Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So don't forget, you have until the 28th of the month. It has to be postmarked by the 28th. So if you get to the post office and they scan it that day, it counts. I want to make your journal. So put down whatever your style is or theme or topic, whatever it is that you would like to see for the journal, and then write your name on a piece of paper and then put it in an envelope. This needs to be a regular, standard size envelope, nothing outrageous, nothing out of the norm, not business size. It needs to just be a regular letter size envelope. Okay. And then send it to me. If you do not have my address, you can get that by instant messaging me through Facebook or emailing me. There's all that information in the description below. And don't put a return address on your envelope, please. Because I'm even going to be blacking out the postmark when I get it. Okay. And then I will make, and I've made an adjustment to this. I will make either a cloth covered hardcover book with 3 signatures, or I will make a traveler's notebook with 3 sections for you. It's your choice. Based on your, So, tomorrow which is the 14th, we're going to do the craft with me. And this is the digital that I've selected. This is from Snapdragon Digitals on Ko-Fi. It is 10 pages. It's completely free. You can download this and print it. I will ask that you absolutely follow her. And if at all possible, when it says, you know, what do you want to pay for this, even though it's free and you can put 0 in there, if you just put 1 or 2, that would be great. And there is a couple of other ones that are free that are like ephemera and stuff that sort of go with this. So if you want to get those too, that works. We're also going to be using some just general cardstock or a file folder, whichever one works for you. And so that's tomorrow's craft with me. And you can get the link to get that from the announcement for tomorrow's. So if you look at tomorrow's upcoming, you know, go on my homepage, you know, my channel, and go to lives, and then it'll show you that that's coming up. You can click on it, and in the description box, there's a link directly to this. And right below this, it'll give you a suggested or other available. I think, what does it say? It says other items in Snapdragon Digital's Ko-Fi shop. There's a couple of different, there's an elements one, shabby journal elements, and junk journal elements. So you can do that, or you can just hit the, you know, the shop button and, you know, go see what else there is. Entirely up to you. What else? And then Saturday night, we'll be doing our regular mixed media, and of course, Sunday, our game. Also, there were 2 videos this week. One is a mini tab tuck and a bonus project, and the other one was a file folder wallet that I actually decorated. I know I don't decorate a lot of the projects that we do, but I did decorate this one. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got. Check out the community tab. Go check out my Ko-Fi. Pick up a free digital. There's a couple in there. Also, my Patreon, there's some digitals there. Those you have to pay for, though, unless you're a Patreon member, in which case you get them for free. And what else? But they're inexpensive. It's the least I can charge for them, which is $3. And that's because I get like next to nothing anyway. I think I get like 68 cents of that $3. By the time PayPal takes their cut and Ko-Fi takes their cut, you know, because I don't know, they charge higher on a sale item than they do on the memberships. I don't know, but coffee filter. Yes, this month's Project of 25 challenge is ink and or coffee filter, I believe. Let me check. Come on. Yes, coffee filter and or ink. You know what I always say, be brave, ladies. Be brave. Get out of your comfort zone. This is your chance to get out of your comfort zone. Okay? And that's it. That's all I got. So until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye. See you. Laters. Oh, hi, Mari. Bye, Mari. You know, I can't believe we got through a whole video without Harry.